Yeah, that's your cup of tea.
No, Transformers, dude.
This guy, we went to the Edmonton collectible show. First toy collecting card comic show I've ever gone to. And LeVar was there, LeVar Burton. Also an excellent friend. I've known him for years now. I've never met him before. Yeah. So anyway, we go down to this show, and I stand in line for a LeVar Burton. And this guy fucking signature. Not a LeVar Burton. Anyway.
Yeah, well, you know how you hate black people, so you're trying to pick one out.
Oh, okay. Let's not start with the racist jokes. Anyway, this guy comes running over to me, and he's just hopping with excitement. And I've been standing in line for like 30 minutes. Dude, come over here. You gotta come see this shit. Gotta come. This guy's just freaking like wired to the nines.
Who?
You. Yeah, oh yeah, this guy's he just looks like he's about to burst. And I'm like, dude, I'm standing in fucking line. I've been here for like half an hour. I bought this stupid fucking figure. I want this signature from this black guy, and I want to go home.
Signature from random black guy?
Yeah,
You're standing in line for a random black guy?
Well, you told me it was someone off Star Trek?
Yeah.
I was joking. I was actually pretty excited to get the signature. Anyway, he pulls me out of the line, and we go over to the other side of this conference hall. And
I stood in line the entire fucking time and I got the signature. I ruined your fucking story. Go fuck yourself.
I'm trying to spice it up a little bit, man.
No.
Have you ever used inflection?
Is that like an acne cream?
No, I'm inflecting. Is that the right word? I'm exaggerating. Whatever. Anyway, this guy's freaking out. He pulls me over to the other side of the conference hall, and there is in the back of this guy's display with a bunch of fucking brown boxes on it. It's just basically a shelf. Is the upper deck of
the holy grail of the G.I. Joe world.
I can't remember the name of it, so you're going to have to tell us, because I freaking don't. It's in one ear out the other.
Okay, well, for those of you who know, I don't need to tell you, and for those of you who don't, it is the USS Flag, the 7.5-foot long G.I. Joe aircraft carrier from 1985. Just phenomenal. Like, anyone that's a fanboy just wants one. Like, you just cannot want it. You can sleep on the freaking thing, okay? It's huge.
Okay, so this is the holy grail. This is this is number one prize that you can get in G.I. Joe?
It's the biggest prize, literally. For some people, you know, it's not number one, but it's up there for everyone, for sure.
And what was this guy using it as?
Well, he had it as a display piece, and he had some other vehicles on top. Some.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did. The battleship or whatever was used as a shelf in the back where he.
Okay, it's not a battleship; it's an aircraft carrier. Okay. What do you mean, whatever?
Obviously, this guy's a real collector. He's got enough shit to actually buy a table and sell shit, and he's using this thing as a fucking shelf.
It wasn't the complete thing, all right? It was just part of it, like 4 feet out of 7.5 feet. He had some of the airplanes on there. I think he had the whale on. But no, just being able to see that, just wow. Just absolutely phenomenal. It just rocked my world. And this motherfucker, he's like, oh. Tell him what you did. Tell them what you did.
Geordie LaForge. Well,
tell him what you did to get that signature.
What did I do to get the signature?
Okay, he didn't show up with that.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, no, I don't. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, man, I don't own any Star Trek collectibles. I have a whack of Star Wars and Transformers I collect. You know, carded, sealed in their original boxes. A lot of stuff on eBay. But no, I didn't have any Star Trek. So we get there, and I am looking for a Star Trek Geordie LaForge item so that I can get him to sign it, right? Because I don't have anything with me. And I find one, and it was like $12 something. It's awesome. It was a really nice one. And I run over to the bank machine, and there's a lineup like 4 or 5 people. I pay for my stuff. I run back into the conference hall, and I go to the guy's desk, and there's some fat, short, stupid-ass lady. That's a really bad insult. Dumb bitch, cunt, whore, crack fiend.
And he didn't like her.
Holding my figure in her hand and putting it in her fucking bag. I was so pissed off. It took me like I guess not that long. It took me about 45 minutes to an hour to find one other figure in that whole hall. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, Total fan.
I got the signature, and he signed it upside down for some reason. It's just in silver pen. Oh, that's cool. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. They go way back, back to roots. But
Roots.
Okay, for those of you who don't know,
Roots. Is that like a clothing store?
For those of you who don't know, this guy starred in a TV miniseries. I think it was in the 70s or maybe it was the 80s, called Roots, about slavery in America back in 1800s, whatnot. Groundbreaking miniseries for its time and whatnot. So I was making a joke about him, being a slave, and he likes to pick up slaves and whatnot. And he's all like, "Oh, clothing? Ah! Fuck, man. What the fuck?"
So the store Roots that makes like everything from like freaking BlackBerry cases and cell phone cases to sweatshirts and hoodies and shoes. Mm-hmm. What does that have to do with slavery?
You're thinking of the store. I'm thinking of the TV series that I actually starred in.
Well, I'm assuming the store came from the show.
No.
Like how they have like movies from like board games?
No.
Like or video games?
No.
What was the last one? Halo? Was that a movie?
I just know that Halo is one of the worst video games of all time. It sucks balls. If you're a Halo player, I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry.
I play Call of Duty Black Ops like once every 2 months.
Such a liar.
No, seriously, I haven't played since my little brother left. So it's been like 2 months. But before that, I was playing like every weekend with my brother because it's fun.
He plays with himself a lot too.
Yeah, with myself and my brother.
Wait. Me, I'm a PlayStation guy. I'm sure some of you boo that. That's fine. I like, Silent Hill, old school Tomb Raider, Siphon Filter, Metal Gear Solid, all kinds of games, really. Like, I have tons. I have a huge library. It's just awesome. I'm just not an Xbox guy. I'm just not.
And this guy with this exquisite collection and one of the best gaming platforms, PS3. And what are you reducing it to? What are you playing on?
I was playing on an old school, smaller TV, fucking mono. It's not even fucking stereo speakers, it's mono.
Fuck, man, that's just pathetic. I've got, you need to get, like, sorry, wait, I don't think we introduced you yet. That's just retarded to play a PS3 on an old tube TV with mono sound. Anyway, yeah, we didn't introduce you. I can't remember your name.
Really? Yeah. That's kind of a good thing, I guess. Yeah, well, I'm sure that we'll play our warning at the beginning about how, we'll be very offensive and swearing, and even though we'll say these horrible things, we actually are just trying to be funny. We're not actual racists in real life.
Yeah, totally, yeah. But I wasn't talking about that shit. I wanted you to introduce yourself. I think you might have forgotten. I just asked you that about 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, I get that. And what I'm trying to say is that in that introduction, I'll be saying hello. I'll be saying my name as well as then giving the thing. So please go fuck yourself.
We don't have an introduction yet. We don't even have a fucking name for the show. We need a name for the show, by the way. If you could just put that in the comments below. I saw some guy do that on YouTube once. Is there comments below?
Yes.
Okay. There's a funny guy. He had like all the shit in the wall behind him. It looked like comic books and stuff, and he talked about current events and shit.
I love you.
Okay, and we both like pussy. Anyway, what's your name?
My name is Sancho. Are you Sancho? No, you're not Sancho. Neither is Scott Biles Sancho. Frank Gifford? He is not Sancho. But I am Sancho.
Sancho.
So that's who I am.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Chupacabra.
You going with that?
What the fuck? It's either there or Sancho, motherfucker.
All right, yeah, okay. Like El-Chupacabra, LC for short.
Yes. I'm not Mexican, I just play one on TV.
Sorry. Say that again.
I'm not Mexican, I just play one on TV.
Yeah, it was funny the second time.
The first time, you mean?
Yeah, we can't hear you over here. So, anyway, yeah. So we're in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, as I mentioned earlier. It's, should we have a date on this thing? Like, we retell them what day it is? Or do we just put like a...
upload it to YouTube, there'll be a relative date. I mean, we're gonna put it up pretty close to this date, so fuck it. Fuck it.
We've been working on a TV show now for how many years?
Oh, God. The Chupacabra Happy Hour has been in hiatus since 2003 just because everyone else, they either can't commit or They pussied out.
So we're talking like 7, 8, 9 years.
We did do some filming. We did do a demo tape up and whatnot, and then reality set in. Some of us went on to go get a job, and other people were already working, so they couldn't commit, you know?
So don't expect this to come up on YouTube anytime soon.
Well, no, you can go up to fucking YouTube now, you know? So go fuck yourself. Okay.
All right, so as we said, the Two-Fingered Commodore, El-Chupacabra, no Mexicans, and...
Unless you're eating them. But you'll just be hungry again in like an hour.
That's the Chinese.
No, because you're going to be shitting them out.
I don't think you're going to want to eat after that, though. They're really gamey.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've been told anyway.
So you get when you get something over the fence.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we're... Should we introduce ourselves a little bit better?
You mean like do a song and dance?
No. Well, you could do the corn dance.
I guess I could. It's kind of awkward with the microphone, though.
I'll hold it for you.
Yeah, I bet you will.
That's what she said.
No, it was him. I paid him.
Wait, can I say something and then say that's what she said to my own comment?
If you want to.
Isn't someone else supposed to say it for it to be funny?
Well, it's funny if they laugh at you because you fucked up.
Look, we really need a second microphone. I'll have to go to a pawn shop and see if I can find another one for Guitar Hero or Rock Band. I'm surprised this worked on the computer, actually.
Well, let's go right now, and then we'll just fast forward and look like we're here the whole time.
This is my my pussy.
Yeah, we both like pussy, right?
Yeah, so I don't know. Anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, we can talk about a whole wide variety of things.
Well, we got to be careful of runtime here because file size.
Yes, absolutely, which is why we can do those for other podcasts. This is an introduction to say, hey, we kind of suck right now, but eventually we'll be good. So I hope that you can stick with us until we're enjoyable.
Very well said. That's excellent. What he said, and we're gonna try this out for a while. Try to get a format down and see where we can go. I'd like to dedicate this episode to Kevin Smith and the entire Smodcast network, Smodcast podcast network. Inspiration for me. I've been listening to his podcast for quite some time, and most of the podcasts on the Smodcast podcast network. And so we thought we'd try it out, and I'm sure we'll get nowhere near his level, but we can certainly try to follow in his wake.
Yeah. I would like to say
that wasn't a fat joke.
I would like to say that Kevin Smith, love your work. It's awesome.
Kevin Smith, too fat to fly.
Right. Okay, that's great.
He owns that shit, baby.
He is obsessed with you. He wants to own your soul. He wants to cut your body up in the bath.
He's not. Trust me, he's not listening.
Well, he should be, because run, Kevin, run! Run! He's gonna fucking rape your ass in the bathtub. Okay, he's gonna be fucking covered in green fucking shitty slime, fucking weird condoms over his fucking face, man. This guy's fucked up. He wants to own your soul by eating your cock. Okay? It's fucking weird shit.
Tell him El-Chupacabra.